Hey everybody, it's Alyssa and I'm here today with a tag video. I was tagged by Sabrina over at Steakuccino to do the, what book tag is this? What is it? To do the Would You Rather book tag, which was originally created by Raykay Books. You can find links to both Sabrina's video and the original by Raykay Books down in the box. Basically, if you've never seen any of these videos or you've never played Would You Rather, you have a set of questions, in this case 10, where you have two options, or however many options, in this case 2, and you have to pick one of the two options. I am super duper indecisive, so we're going to see how well this goes. The first question is, would you rather only be able to read trilogies or standalone books? And I would rather only read trilogies because I get really invested in characters and settings and plot lines and all types of stuff. And I feel like with trilogies, you get way more time to become unhealthily involved with those kind of things. So I'm just going to contribute to my own mental anguish and say trilogies. Would you rather only read male authors or female authors? I would rather only read female authors, and there's a reason for that. My reason for that is really just because I'm a big fantasy reader. Like, I've always loved fantasy. It's always been my favorite genre. But I do not read adult fantasy. And I do not read adult fantasy because it's dominated by dudes. And dude writers in fantasy are brutal. Like, I kind of am afraid of male fantasy authors because they write such graphic violence. And it's not any particular kind of violence. It's all the violence. It's like they take everyone that has ever picked on them ever in their lives and they turn them into fictional characters and they torment them. Like, every dude that ever picked on them is going to be brutally murdered. Every girl that ever picked on them or meanly turned them down, they're probably going to brutally murder them and sexually torment them for 6 chapters or something. I cannot handle male fantasy writers. I can't do it. I don't watch Game of Thrones, and I quit reading Game of Thrones because it literally gives me anxiety. I can't handle it. So, lady authors, because we're not crazy. Would you rather shop at Barnes & Noble or Amazon.com? Barnes & Noble. I hate ordering stuff off the internet. I do not like it because if I order things off the internet, I have time to sit around and be like, well, maybe I should not have spent that money on such and such a thing. Or I should not have dropped $500 on that waffle iron. And I should not have ordered 6 books. No, see, I'm not for that cognitive dissonance. That's not for me. I need instant gratification, basically. When I buy it, I need it in my hand right then, or I'm going to regret it. That being said, I hate Barnes & Noble. So can we change Barnes & Noble to another better, less pretentious bookstore like Books A Million or something? Can we do that? Because I would very much prefer that. Would you rather all books become movies or TV shows? I'm going to say TV shows because I feel like with a TV show you have a lot less room for error. And by less room for error, I guess I'll give you guys the example of the Harry Potter movies. They have the movies of these books that have so much detail in them and so many characters and so much this and so much that it's impossible to fit all that stuff into 2 hours. They couldn't do it in 8 movies. Honestly, after movie 3, they just said, forget this, and I'll just do whatever I want and make it work. And no, just no. So I'd rather have TV shows because you have all these, or you could potentially have all of these renewable seasons, and then you have more time to work out or to include all the important aspects of the book that if you only had 2 hours in one movie to do, or 2 hours per 8 movies to do, you can just do a better job with it. Would you rather read 5 pages a day or 5 books a week? I'd rather read 5 pages a day because that's pretty much what I read right now. I don't like the idea of reading 5 books a day or 5 books a week, whatever it is, 5 books a week. Because I feel like if you're reading that quickly, unless you're I don't know, unless you have an eidetic memory, you're not going to be able to fully enjoy all those 5 books that you're reading in a week. That's that's 20 books a month. If you can do that, good for you. I don't want it. Would you rather be a professional reviewer or author? as much as I love writing reviews because I'm a terrible human being and I love being critical of other human beings, that's only slightly a lot true, by the way. I'm a jerk. I would rather be a professional author. Fun fact, I have actually written half of a book. Just saying. It's not, like I said, it's half finished, so it's not complete by any means. But one day, if I can get that published, or if I can figure out a way to self-publish it, could be a thing. You never know. Question 7 is, would you rather only be able to read your top 20 favorite books or always read books that you have never read before? I would much rather always read books that I have never read before because I don't reread books really as it is. Ironically enough, after having said that, my top 20 books I will gladly read over and over again, but in general, I don't reread books. So I'd rather always read every other book except for ones that I've already read. The next question is, would you rather be a librarian or a bookseller? I'd probably rather be a bookseller because I'm one of those weird people that actually likes working retail. And I just think it would be really cute. It's like I could have my own little bookstore and it could be like really cute and have all these like weird matchy chairs that don't match or look like they even go in the same space. And I could make money from selling books and that would be fun. Question number 9 is, would you rather only read your favorite genre or read every other genre except for your favorite genre? I would really rather just read my favorite genre. Like I said a few questions ago, I'm an enormous fantasy nerd, and if I could not read fantasy anymore, like at all, I would probably quit reading. I'm just laying it out there. I would quit. And the last question is, would you rather only read physical books or ebooks? I definitely have to say physical books. I hate ebooks, and it's not like some weird like paper books smell better or e-readers aren't real books. Like, no, I'm not caught up in that for some weird reason, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that has this problem. I cannot comprehend things on computer screens as well as I can comprehend things that are written and are like typed out and physically in my hand. That might be weird, and maybe I am the only person that has that problem, but if I'm reading something like extensively on a computer screen or like a tablet screen or something, for some reason I don't understand it as well. I didn't figure this out until college, actually, because I had an accounting class and the book was like $300, but they had an e-version of the book that was like $85. So hey, $300, $85. Which one are you gonna pick? I failed that class because I couldn't trying to read and take notes off the computer. Like, I could not do it. So I would much rather read physical books because then I have a better chance of actually understanding what the heck is going on. And that's it for the Would You Rather book tag. Once again, thank you to Sabrina for tagging me in this. You're the best. I don't know who to tag in this because I don't know any of you people. So basically, if you are, what am I going to do? If you are wearing a blue shirt at this moment in time, as you are watching this video right now, I tag you to do this. But if you just want to do it. Why not? Go for it. In the meantime, you can find me on all my other social media accounts, be that Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, Tumblr, Monster.com, you name it, I'm probably there. That's it. See you guys next time. Bye.